If you're looking for the best digital tire pressure gauge, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Rhino USA Heavy-Duty Tire Pressure Gauge. Our top recommendation comes from Rhino USA, and although this gauge only reads up to 75 psi, it is calibrated to ANSI B40.1 standard. It has a 2-inch glow-in-the-dark dial with a premium braided hose and solid brass hardware. Like other mechanical gauges on the list, it has a 360-degree swivel chuck and comes with a lifetime warranty. It also can lock in the reading until the reset button is pushed, while the rubber cover protects the gauge from accidental drops. If a max reading of 75 psi is enough for you, this is one of the most popular and reliable tire pressure gauges around. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Tekton Digital Tire Gauge. One of the most popular digital tire pressure gauges available on Amazon comes from Tekton. It features a LED nozzle display screen, giving the user great visibility when using it in low light or even at night. The nozzle seals to the valve stem for a quick and accurate measurement. The Tekton Digital Tire Pressure Gauge is easy to use with simple push-button control that turns the unit on and selects one of 4 measurement ranges and has an automatic shut-off feature after 30 seconds to save on battery life. This tire pressure gauge is contoured to fit your hand, with its ergonomic shape highlighted by a soft, non-slip texture. It is able to read 0-100 psi, 0-7 bar, 0-700 kPa, or 0-7 kg/cm2, and has a minimum increment of 0.5 psi. The gauge is powered by one CR2032 3V lithium-ion cell and 3 LR44 1.5V bun cells, all of which are included. The number 3 position is held by Qdire Digital Tire Pressure Gauge. Featuring heavy-duty construction and a rugged design, the Accutire Digital Tire Pressure Gauge is designed for long-term use. It sports an angled head and rubber-coated handle for easy gripping, along with a large, backlit, and easy-to-read LCD display. This tire pressure gauge is able to read air pressure from 150 psi in 0.5 increments and is said to be accurate within 0.5 psi. It is also equipped with an auto shut-off feature to save on battery life. This product has an overwhelming number of positive reviews on Amazon, but some users do report issues with the tip of the pressure gauge. Next at number 4, we have TireTech Premium Tire Pressure Gauge. If you prefer a mechanical gauge rather than a digital one, TireTech is one of the most reliable, inexpensive, and popular gauges available today. It's a heavy-duty mechanical gauge calibrated to ANSI B40.1 Grade B International Accuracy Standard, so you know you're getting a precise and accurate pressure reading each time you use it. It features a steel and brass construction with an extended 5mm chuck tip, helping make a great seal with no air leakage. The gauge itself is surrounded by a rubber cover, protecting it from accidental drops while making it easy to grip. Since this is a mechanical gauge, no batteries are necessary. It's also reliable to use in all weather conditions, although it's not backlit so it isn't ideal to use in the dark. The dial is a 2-inch display, and the chuck can swivel 360 degrees. There is also a pressure release button, which allows for controlled reduction of tire pressure. The number 5 position is held by Astro AI Digital Tire Pressure Gauge. This digital gauge from Astro AI features a backlit LCD, a non-slip grip, and a classy silver finish. It also has a lighted nozzle for increased visibility during nighttime use, while easily forming a seal with the valve stem. The Astro AI Digital Tire Pressure Gauge is designed to give quick and accurate readings in 0.5 increments and has 4 settings with the following range: 0-150 psi, 0-10 bar, 0-10 kgf/cm2, or 0-1000 kPa. It uses a single button for all its features, toggling on/off, and the unit of measurement. The device will automatically shut off after 30 to 40 seconds to save power. Included with the tire pressure gauge is a 1-year warranty and batteries. It's worth noting this particular tire pressure gauge doesn't work with Presta stems. The number 6 position is dominated by JACO ElitePro Tire Pressure Gauge, a more expensive, but high-quality mechanical gauge comes from JACO. The ElitePro tire pressure gauge is calibrated to ANSI B40.1 international accuracy standard and ensures precise readings without having to rely on batteries. Manufactured with premium heavy-duty components, the gauge is surrounded by rugged ear-style guard and has a flexible no-leak air hose. There is a built-in bleeder valve to reduce pressure in overinflated tires, while the 360-degree chuck makes it easy to access your valve stems. The 2-inch dial reads up to 100 psi and glows in the dark, while readings are locked in place until the pressure reset button is pushed. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Milton Single Chuck Head Pencil Tire Pressure Gauge. Don't want anything fancy at all. Milton offers a single chuck head pencil tire pressure gauge for those that want to just go back to the basics. The affordable tire pressure gauge is made in the U.S. from durable plated brass and includes a built-in deflator valve, single chuck head, and 4-side white nylon indicator bar. It measures 550 psi in 1 lb increments and 4,350 kPa in 10 kPa increments. This basic tire pressure gauge is designed for passenger cars and is portable so you can store it in your glove compartment. There's even a pocket clip so you don't accidentally drop or lose it. The number 8 position is held by Slime Digital Tire Gauge. One of the cheapest digital tire gauges available comes from Slime. It's a fairly basic unit but features an easy-to-read LCD display, auto shut-off feature, and a green translucent lighted tip and backlight for nighttime use. It's an ultra-compact device with an ergonomic rubberized grip. There's a reset button and it reads in PSI, kPa, and bar. While it is a highly rated pressure gauge, just keep in mind that it is extremely affordable so it's not very durable. Some users reports it doesn't last very long. Also, when it comes time to replace the battery, you might be better off just purchasing a replacement since it'll be comparable in price. Next at number 9, we have Astro AI Digital Tire Inflator with Pressure Gauge. If you are looking for a perfectionist among tire pressure gauges, then Astro AI Digital Tire Inflator Gauge is the one. It comes up with a pressure gauge that makes the measuring process even more accurate. This model has an accurate gauge of 250 psi, which can measure in various units. This particular Astro AI version comes up with a LED backlit screen besides having a gauge, a straight locking chuck, and a bleed valve. I personally loved it because everything is under one unit. Therefore, we get 3 different products altogether, just paying once. This all-in-one 250 psi tire inflator gauge also gets off after staying inactive for 20 seconds, making it save battery. And what can I say about the construction of this product? It is a perfect heavy-duty brass and stainless steel gauge, which gives you confidence while you use it. So, Astro AI Digital Tire Inflator with Pressure Gauge is the long-term companion of any type of vehicle. I consider it as the best digital tire pressure gauge of 2022. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Astro Pneumatic Tool 3018 3.5 Digital Tire Inflator. We know how frustrating it is to inflate the tires. You have to add some air, next disconnect, and pull out the gauge to see whether it's done rightly. But do you know there is plenty of reliable and inexpensive tire inflator with gauge available in the market as well? Now you might be wondering what is the best digital tire pressure gauge, isn't it? Well, when it comes to finding the best tire inflator with gauge, the 3.5 digital tire inflator with hose by Astro Pneumatic is undoubtedly one of the most suitable and most accurate tire pressure gauge options. It's a perfect tire pressure gauge and inflator combo that money can buy. You can attach the device to your compressor for monitoring the pressure of the tire and filling it. This device removes the requirement for any swapping equipment. That's all for today. We upload auto product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.